'Cause baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. Baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. 'Cause baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me.
First and foremost, if nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You're going to continue to achieve anything you set out to do. You understand me? Also, chosen ones, you already know, I do have to give you that brief disclaimer, right? So I only want you to take what resonates and I want you to leave the rest behind. I don't want you trying to force certain scenarios for you. Thank you, babies. I don't want you trying to force certain scenarios for you. If you don't happen to get your confirmation through me, I guarantee you're going to get it through somebody else. So be patient with your process. Thank you, baby. Also, as you already know, my voice is too raspy to be whispering, all right, chosen ones? So this is about the time that you probably want to go ahead and hit that volume. Now, thank you, beautiful. Before we get started, as always, I want to thank you so much in advance for all your love, like, share, subscribes, your gifts, kind words, not only to myself, but each other too. I appreciate you because I don't always get the pause in the middle of my message to relay or say that to you. Thank you, babies. Also, chosen ones, I do want to let you know that right now, tickets are now available. So one, I do have the buy one, get one free. And excuse me for sniffling, but my allergies and it's kind of cold where I'm at right now, right? But I'll say this, right now, 30-minute coaching sessions are still buy one, get one free. The link's in my bio. So that's 30 minutes via phone with me. We'll talk about the past, the present, the future too, based upon what God's guiding us to talk about, all right? So whether or not this is cycles you're connected to, who's intended to do what towards you, certain decisions that you have to make, so on and so forth, all right? So the link's in my bio. Also, chosen ones, right now, the tickets are available for my Marietta, Georgia event, all right, February 15th. I would recommend purchasing your ticket only because the amount of slots are going to be limited, okay? I like a more personal setting just so I can make sure that you get the message relayed to you. But also, again, chosen ones, this is the self-love series. So we're going to talk about various subjects. We're also going to creatively close out karmic cycles using paint, music, writing, so on and so forth. So I do not want to give you too much on it because it's an experience within itself. Now, Greensboro, North Carolina, I now have tickets available for the Paint and Prophecies event as well. Now, again, I would not wait to the last minute to purchase your tickets because it's a limited amount of them, all right? So Greensboro, North Carolina, and Marietta, Georgia. Now, chosen ones, I definitely will have more things available to you, but I would recommend seeing me as you can in person, only because those who know me know that I don't really pop out like that, all right? So again, we're stepping into a new season, and I do want to socialize with you. I do want you to align with your true tribe, as well as relay certain messages more in depth towards you, all right? So the link's in my bio for all of the events, as well as the coaching sessions, okay? So let's get started. Now, today, chosen ones, this message has various parts of it, okay? So I will say you may pick up or get a confirmation for various subjects, all right? So the first being this, chosen ones. There's some of you, now, again, stay with me, all right? There's some of you chosen ones where you're getting presented certain options. So this is almost like a past person or a person that you're familiar with is going to represent themselves to you. See, when I say a past person, this is a person that you're familiar with, chosen ones, but the past should not be present still in this individual. So that means that when you align with them, or if you reconnect with them, or if you was to run back into them, they would not be the same person that they were when you initially seen them. So if they were somebody who was nonchalant, this time they're going to be real chalant, right? They're going to be showing attention to you. This is somebody that if before they had cheating ways, now they know they learned their lessons, they're going to be more loyal to you, whatever the case may be. But I say this, chosen ones, because you have to be mindful of the energy that you have to spare. And I'm not just talking about pertaining to romantically. I'm talking about family. I'm talking about friends. I'm talking about that job position. As far as the person that you are in contact with, whether or not that's somebody new or somebody old, because a lot of you are talking about you want somebody new, but that new person has similarities to that old cycle. So it could be the same demon in a different disguise. You understand me? Whereas the past person is considered the new person because they realign. So you have to know specifically, okay? Because a lot of you get confused where you hear about a past person that's going to present itself and you automatically refuse that. You don't want that. You want something new. But the whole time, the new person could be the real test to see if you could see through what they're showing you. So just be mindful. Again, if you need more specifics, you know I got you, okay? The link's in my bio. Now, I say this because if anybody or any situation that you encounter moving forward, you have to see, do you have the energy to spare? So this would be, again, chosen ones, if you decide to interact with somebody that you previously was connected with, you want to take that risk again, or you want to present that opportunity to them. Do you have enough energy within you? Do you have enough confidence within you? Do you have enough as far as light, so on and so forth within you to take a risk with that individual? So if this is somebody that they already showed you in the past that they had certain ways to them, you would run the risk encountering that same situation again through this person. So you would have to truly pay attention to see if you are seeing progression through that person, or if you're seeing them trying to plead with you in order to stay with you, but they have no intentions to play the position that you need them to, right? So this is somebody who's asking for something that they're not prepared for. So you have to be mindful, okay? That's equivalent to somebody applying for a job, wanting this job, pleading for a position over somebody else, and they're not even equipped to play that position as well, right? So somebody who took the job from somebody else that was willing to, was able to make it there, was willing to do the job that was necessary, was prepped for the position, so on and so forth, right? You have to make sure, chosen ones, that you are giving that offer to somebody that you can rely on, somebody that you can depend on, somebody that you don't have to look over their shoulder. You understand? After a first few go overs, they would process it. They would get it, right? So you have to be mindful of the people, the position, so on and so forth. Do you have energy to spare with them? All right? Because again, they could be applying for a position. Could be requesting certain things, and that's you too. If you're not ready to receive it, if you're not ready to play that position, stop asking for it then. All right? Because a lot of you chosen ones, you're out here putting in certain requests that you're not even ready for yet. You talking about that you want love, but you don't trust nobody yet. You don't believe nobody has the ability to give it to you. You're so scared to do this nice thing for this person because the last person you did it to took advantage of you. So again, this is your season. You're going to have to see, do you have enough energy to even enter certain things, to even start the process of certain things? You understand? So be mindful. Are you properly prepared for the positions that you're inquiring? All right? Because if not, that's going to be you, yes, getting a job, but now you don't got the clothes to show up and work the position. You don't got a way to get to the position. You don't even want to work for the position. You just wanted it. You understand? So be mindful, because it's not just as far as work, but it's connections, it's love too. Think about you chosen ones, how many times that you sat there and walked away from something and somebody then persuaded you to come back. They gave you false promises that this things was going to be different. So this could be your family. You moved away and they talking about, oh, well, if you moved back or if you came closer, y'all would be cool again, going back memory lane, thinking about stuff that you'll do with them. But all of a sudden, as soon as you give up something and give them what they're asking for, they are not going to stick to the things that they said before. So just be mindful, okay? Do you have that energy to spare? If you do not, don't even get into it. That's even as far as conversations. You could be already barely getting through your day, and now so-and-so wants to call, Miss Margaret want to call and vent about the things that she's going through in a sense. No, do you got that energy to spare? You got shit going on yourself. You don't need to hear all the pressure and struggles of everybody else. So do you have that energy to spare to talk to that person? If every time you encounter that person, it's something sad, mad, angry about, about something that's always going wrong, then you need to keep their asses moving along. You don't need to be connected, all right? If every time you are interacting with somebody, they're transferring negative energy towards you and you're taking on that load for that individual, absolutely not. You understand? Because God told them not to pack as much stuff as they packed in the first place. So that's equivalent to that bag lady in a sense. They have all this baggage from other things that they experience and they want to put it off on you when they could really let it go and both y'all's hands could be free and you could go explore new views. So let me say this as well, chosen ones. There's certain people that you encounter that prior to you meeting them, chosen ones, they were putting certain prayers in. And this is why I say you got to be prepared for as far as the things that you're asking for, right? I say this, chosen ones, because there's certain people that they were praying for love. Their family took advantage of them. They didn't get an attention. They didn't get recognition. People didn't give them reciprocation as far as appreciation, whatever the case may be. So they were taken advantage of. People could have used them for material things. People could have used them for their body, whatever the case may be, right? So prior to meeting you, they was going through certain things and they prayed to God. They asked God to provide love to them, clarity to come in, confirmations for certain things. They asked for, as far as abundance, they asked for the opportunities to get presented. They asked for certain things specifically, right? And God had you move in a direction. See, chosen ones, prior to meeting these individuals that you come in contact with, you are already on your journey. You already have a final destination. So everybody that you encounter, chosen ones, again, you are a tool for them in a sense, but we're going to talk about it. See, prior to encountering you, they asked for certain things to come through. See, God wrapped up their gift, everything that they was requesting, everything that they was asking for as a present within you. But when they see you, because you wasn't appearing like they thought that you should, or because you didn't come across a certain type of way to them, a lot of them looked over it. So this would be equivalent to, you know how certain places, they'll send a package to you, but because the item inside is valuable, they sit there and put it under a different disguise. They'll have it look like a rinky-dink ass package so that everybody will look over it in a sense. See, that's what happened, chosen ones. There's certain people that, they don't realize God had you equipped a certain way, had you dressed a certain type of way, had you moving a certain type of way, had you presented a certain type of way. One, because if everybody knew what you had within you, had the ability to do, if everybody knew your value, there would be a lot of people that would be, one, fighting over you, that wanted to take advantage of you, that wanted to sell you out, whatever the case may be. They just wanted you based upon what you could do for them. So a lot of the times you didn't come across in your divine light, as far as looking wealthy, materialistic, that divine light been within you, but because it didn't show material things. Again, I gave you that example yesterday, right? How people looked at you like a car, like you had bumps and bruises, scratches on you based upon what other people had going on. So cycles that didn't even belong to you, but you was helping people get through. You was putting certain work in so that vehicle would now be able to move, roam, whatever the case may be. See, chosen ones, when they encountered you, they didn't realize that God hid your value. See, God didn't want the enemy to know what he had given you, because then guess what? They'll take advantage of you. See, when I told you, in order for you to know your position, you have to know a story in a sense, right? And I'm going to go quickly through it. So back then, the devil used to be God's right hand. The devil used to have a way with words, pretty Ricky, Rico Suave type tip, best dressed type of thing. He was a finesser, right? See, okay, the devil got mad, so on and so forth. He tried to get people to join him. Certain people left. God was like, all right, cool, I'll give you a part of my house or my kingdom. That was earth, right? So stay with me. So, okay, now the people who chose to join the devil because he had a way with words, they end up getting trapped. That's earth. They were stuck in certain cycles, right? Because their gifts got snatched. God was like, nah, your badge is not going to be working anymore. Your gifts is not going to be working no more once you leave this location. So that's like your benefits stop for your job once you get fired, correct? Okay, cool. As far as that cart, when you go to the store, it stops past that certain point so that you can't take it with you, correct? Okay, cool. So God sat there and took certain gifts from these individuals that chose to listen to the devil. See, they got finesse. See, God knew that certain people didn't see through what the devil was telling them. So he sent the tribe, the chosen ones, to come assist them breaking out certain cycles. That's why I say your family's not always your family. It's often who you're led to, not who you come from, because you're here to break these cycles. These are the people who chose the wrong decisions. That's why they stuck in how God put that firmament and how they keep trying to get to space, but space is not what you think it is. See, certain things chosen ones, it gets a lot deeper than what you initially thought, right? See, God made it so that the devil had nowhere to go. The devil couldn't, his minions and people who chose to listen, they can't break out of this. We are the only ones. Chosen ones are the only ones that have the ability to break out the firmament. That's why you're existing in multiple galaxies and universes, so on and so forth. And it's so important for you to align your mind, body, and soul. Because in each lifetime, or each universe in a sense, you're learning a lesson that's necessary for you to become your highest person. But we'll get into all of that another day, right? See, I say this, chosen ones, because again, you got certain tools within you that God sent in you or with you to help save these individuals from the cycles that they were going through. So again, your mother wanted love. She was chasing love, never had love. She gave birth to love, which was you. Your father sat there and always had to work hard for this and didn't have this. He didn't know that his dreams came through from you, because you was going to get blessed with an opportunity that was going to put him on the map. Had he stood up and played a position that he was supposed to be playing, in a sense, so he would have had a lovely, easy breezy life had he raised you right, had he played a position that he was supposed to play. So everything that they asked for was getting presented to them, but because it was not wrapped up in the form that they thought it was going to be, that's when they turned away their blessings, right? Now, I say this, chosen ones, because there's some of you, people looked over you. Again, you came to assist them. God seen that you was already heading in that direction. You're somebody who is the vehicle. You understand me? So with you being the vehicle, chosen ones, means that you can take certain people with you. You have the ability to give people, how we say, anything you touch turns into gold. You have the ability to transform any energy that was sent towards you to something positive that works on behalf of you, whatever the case may be. You got certain gifts that other people don't got. I'm trying to tell you. You understand me? So with this being said, there's certain people that God sent you in a direction to give them assistance. This is almost like they didn't have a way to get to where they was going to. So you were somebody who spoke love into them, gave them a sense of direction, protected them. You sat there and spoke life into them. You sat there and presented certain opportunities, whatever the case may be. See, hear me out, chosen ones. See, when I tell you that you were the person who was going to take these individuals to where they needed to go to, but they just needed to trust you. Some of these people took advantage of you. They thought that you was going to wait forever. See, that's equivalent to God sending you to go pick up this individual, them knowing that you got a place to be. So you want to include a lot of people with the things, just celebrations and such, right? There's certain people that you want them to believe in them because you want them to be able to experience the things that you about to be experiencing. So you want to take people with you. See, the thing about that, chosen ones, they have to be willing to go with you, right? So therefore, there's some people that they don't have a way to get to where you're going to. So the abundance, prosperity, the opportunities, the calling that God has on your life, right? See, they didn't trust the process, right? See, chosen ones, they allowed other people to come in between. See, when I tell you that the devil will deliberately send certain distractions so that so those people will delay you, so that you're delayed to where you need to go to, and this celebration was all about you. So that's almost like you having a party. You about to get awards to that event. This event is all about you. You about to finally get your recognition. God asked you, okay, well, can so-and-so go with you? Because you know that this is an opportunity for so-and-so too. You know that if you even give them an opportunity to step in that room, that the favor that you have over your life could get extended to them. So this is equivalent to you wanting them to celebrate certain things that you got going on with you. You are willing to sit there and take another route in order to come get these individuals. So you sit there and don't show up on time to your stuff, or you sit there and take the risk of not showing up on time to the things that you're getting called to do, your purpose, your passion, so on and so forth, because you putting somebody else, you prioritizing other people over over you. So there's some people, chosen ones, that they are ungrateful. The fact that you are sitting there wasting gas, that's your energy in a sense. You out here wasting time, procrastinating, trying to find something to do because you know that if you move on with without that individual, they're not going to have a place to do or opportunity to do this again. So when I say this, chosen ones, some of you, your biggest test was patience, and they should be praying and thankful that God even gave you your test of patience, because you've been waiting for them to get certain shit together, certain shit to click, and you haven't entertained anybody only because you know that as soon as you give somebody, the right person, the opportunity, that's a left opportunity for them. So there's some of you that's been putting your life on hold, or you've been stalling it a little bit, waiting for somebody else to get it together, because you know that as soon as you give what you gave to them to somebody else, that's going to be the end of the story. That's it. You already know. So there's some of you, you've been celibate because you already know you like Pringles. Once you pop, that is what it is. You understand me? There's some of you chosen ones where, okay, outside of celibacy, if you're not celibate or are not celibate or whatever the case may be, there's some of you that you know you haven't even went on dates because you already know when you go on dates, you're going to end up having that person's mind going. They're going to be stuck on you. They're going to be wanting to rush into a relationship with you, and you being considerate of somebody else getting it together. And if they don't, it is what it is. See, chosen ones, when I tell you, don't place your life on hold no more. You understand me? See, the person who knows your value, see, it ain't no more seeing where it goes. If I'm telling you, this is a season where there's going to be proposals. See, they're going to have to prove that they want you in your life forever. You understand me? See, that unsure, uncertainty, oh, nah, they're going to have to prove it. See, they're going to have to prove it with their actions. They're going to have to prove it with their words. But chosen ones, when I tell you, again, you're no longer settling for the bare minimum. You're not going to sit there and place other people on a pedestal for you. See, there's some people you was connected to, and you was supposed to be with these individuals. But the issue is you have a habit of forgetting you when you get with somebody, and they have a habit of forgetting you too because you forgot about you. You understand? So there's some people, y'all's biggest test is when you have somebody get presented, you put yourself off the pedestal and you place them on it. Absolutely not. You need to still have your same identity outside of this person. You still need to focus on your career outside of this person. You need to be focused on the love that's pouring into you, not if this person's stepping out on you, because if they do, that's on that person. You understand me? I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, sometimes you're giving people too much power. Yes, the love that you have for them, but you got to have love for you too. See, your biggest karma is you forget about you. I told you there's karma for crossing the chosen ones, even if it's a chosen ones crossing you. You understand me? So how you carry you? Are you prioritizing you? Are you giving everybody else all of these parts of you, but you ain't important? No. You ain't doing that shit no more. You hear me? So, yes, you may love so-and-so, but if you feel like you got to compete with other people in order to get that person's attention, move your ass on. Somebody else is going to give you that love and recognition. You understand me? It's no more settling, chosen one. So if they unsure, one thing that you need to be sure about is your value. Know that you don't need to be on some iffy back and forth, uncertain. No. It is what it is. So have that. They gonna choose. You may have a little emotional moment. I understand, baby. It's that time. It's that time. God's making sure that all your feelings is in line, right? So you're gonna feel certain things right now, but it's no more settling. So I don't care how much you love so-and-so. Do you love yourself more than them? Do you love you enough to let go of somebody who's unsure of you? If you talk about how your mother never cheered you up or never believed you can do shit, so why are you doing that to you then? Why are you doing it to you? Why are you settling? If you saying that how your mother treated you was wrong, how she put other people over you, why the fuck would you attract a partner who was entertaining other people and putting their or considering their asses over you too? Absolutely not. So if somebody's not prioritizing you, willing to be the villain in that person's story in order to be a hero to you, then that person is not for you. And you're going to have a lot of fraudsters, a lot of fake ass people. This is why I say, chosen ones, come to me. Come to me. Because you know I'm going to keep that shit funky. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to tell you both aspects, both perspectives. This is what I'm here to do, right? But I say this because some of y'all about to choose the new person, who's the new person is just the old person in a different disguise. Some of y'all going to choose the old person, and the old person is going to do the same shit all over again. There's certain battles, whatever the case may be. So I got you. If you want to know the cycle that's connected to you, that's why I say, baby, come to the self-love series. There's so many things we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the cycles. We're going to clear it out. You understand? We're going to talk about as far as realigning with your mind, body, and soul. Being around like-mindeds or like tribes. Some of y'all's asses just need a hug in real life. You understand me? So I got you. But there's no excuse on why you should not be prioritizing yourself. You was out here about to plan a trip for so-and-so for Valentine's Day. Plan a trip for yourself as well. Do it for you. You out here wondering, what is this person going to, you don't want to do? Because there's some of you, y'all waiting to see if somebody gonna take you on that little trip Valentine's weekend. Baby, come get some love in real life, all right? Come to the event. I see you. I got you. I love you. You're going to be surrounded about love too. Shit, if you got a partner, bring them through. You understand? But chosen ones, there's no more excuses. You're putting yourself on a pedestal. You're going to acknowledge you. You're going to make sure that you're getting first dibs. You hear me? This ain't no you eat it, you cooking and you cleaning and everybody eats and you got to wait till your shit's cold for. No. This is you. You sat there and prepared certain things for other individuals. You better make sure that you catering to you too. Finances is about to come in. Are you taking a little bit of that finances to come in to invest in yourself instead? You done sat there and made sure everybody else is good. Guys, like, no, you get rewards for rewarding you. So invest in yourself. I'm telling you, he'll tell you to take a trip. You'll be like questioning on if you can do it. And he'll bring that money right back in because you listened to what he told you to do. Everything's a domino effect, chosen ones. If you're not where you're supposed to be, being what you're supposed to be, everything is going to be stuck in place until you show up. You understand me? So know that. I love you so much. I believe in you. Again, remember, the links in my bio for my events. Chosen ones, don't wait to the last minute. All right? And I say this because there's plans and there's rewards for being on time, right? But I will say this. Definitely, I look forward to seeing y'all to the events. I know I'm somebody who doesn't really like having a lot in person because that's a lot of energy, chosen ones. You understand me? Like, that's like when you see those movies where, what's it called? Bruce Almighty, when he hears God's voice and it's all those people talking at one time. That's the energy in a sense. So I like to, you know what I'm saying, stay in my element. But there's some of you, y'all really do need that love in real life. Y'all need that love in person. You feel me? And I got you. You hear me? I got you. We gonna have fun. We gonna laugh. You gonna feel the love. You gonna enjoy yourself. You gonna get your mind off of everything else while aligning you. This is your season, all right? So I look forward to seeing you. I love you, chosen ones. Continue to be great. I'm gonna upload this on YouTube, but I do ask to come subscribe just in case TikTok does not get extended. I just want to make sure that y'all still get y'all's messages, okay? Love you, babies. Y'all continue to be great.